welcome back to another video. We are going to do a builder in a bottle set today to start off with, and then some gel polish design. So I've put some little flexi tips in my hand, and I'm just finishing gluing on that last extension, which are coffin tips. Give it a little pinch, make sure it's okay. I then snip the end off where the number is, because they've got a bit of a funny end on them. I don't know what they are. They're slightly curved, but I don't like it, so I just snip the corner, snip the end off. I'm just going to make sure the sides aren't sticking out, those little wings, and then I'm just going to give them a file over, and I do over the complete flexi tip and the tip as well itself. Just so that the product has got something to stick to. This is a collaboration. I'm doing a double whammy, I am. So as well as it being a set with the Gelbox products that I got last week, I'm also doing it for the Nutty Nail Co. Valentines collaboration. So yeah, it's a bit of both. Right, these are the things that we got in the gel box. So I'm going to sort of incorporate some of this into it. I'm not going to do a complete carbon copy of the same one, but it will be partially the same. So I'm just going to start off with some base coat and pop that on the middle finger and the ring finger. I can't remember who the base coat's from, but it's not a gel box base coat, so I won't say any other names. Anyway, these are the two we're going to tackle first. So I'm going to put that in the lamp for 30 seconds, and I'm going to get my first gel box builder in a bottle in. It's called 2 Become 1. So I'm just going to put a slip layer down on that little finger. Make sure you don't touch the cuticle or your edges. I'm not too worried on here because it's a silicone hand, but even so, if you're doing a human, don't put it where you shouldn't. I just put my first, what I like to call blob, and then just pushed it up to the cuticle. And I'm going to do the same with this one, pushing it up to the cuticle and then feed it down by sweeping side to side. So this one is my second layer. When I take my hand, I tip it upside down so that it doesn't flood the cuticle or the side walls, and then pop it in the lamp. Right, as you can see, I've sped on ahead, and I'm just now going in with some more base coat because I'm going to put something on top of these. I have filed and buffed off camera, and the other two nails I didn't do on camera because it's from a different company, but basically it's a white, and it's like a cloudy white. It's got a bit of a sheen to it. So that's why I did them off camera. Anyway, all the nails are built. We've got some base coat again down on those two nails that I'm painting now. That colour is another gel box colour, which is My Girl. So I'm going to do 2 coats. I think I did one. No, I did 2 on camera. So I did. I know I did 1 coat. I mean, you could get away with 1 coat, but I didn't. I put 2 coats on. So there you have it. I'm going to leave a playlist in my comments of any other girls that I've done videos for the collab. If not, there'll be a list on... Where will there be a list on? There will be a list on Instagram with all the girls, because some of them don't have YouTube. They just have Instagram, so they just do a picture and then put it on Instagram and on our collage. Right, as you can see, I've used My Girl to go onto those other 2 white nails, and I'm just going to do sort of a rough free edge and fill the rest in with that pink so it ties in with the other 2 colours. Now, my eyesight isn't great, so I can tell you now, this set I wasn't too happy with, but I've got to use it, because even if I did it again, it could turn out exactly the same as before. Because obviously, I know I'll keep harping on about it, but the diabetes has affected my eyes, and even the other day I was considering giving up and leaving it all, because my eyes are really, really bad at the moment, even with my glasses on. So I'm just hoping my eyes go back to what they were before when my readings go down, because my readings in my blood sugar is still so high. So anyway, enough of that. Right, so those two lovely free edges have been cured, and they will stay like that for the moment. Now, because of my eyesight, I didn't want to freehand a flame, otherwise I would have done, because I've done flames before. You can probably see photos on my Instagram of them, around, what do you call it, Halloween, that's the one, around Halloween. God, my brain. So I've stuck this vinyl sticker down, okay, to do the flame. This is a cheater's way of doing anything on a nail. Put a sticker down and follow it. Now, I really did struggle as well because of my eyes. I should have probably not done it, but I had a bash. It's really frustrating because you want to do better, sort of thing, and I just can't at the moment. It's flaming, sending me nuts, it is. But I tried my best anyway to follow that sticker. I'm actually using another Gelbox Collab, which was the hollow pink that we had in there, called Careless Whisper. It might help if I give you the the name of the gel. I know on their site you can buy separate gels, so go have a nosy. They sell other things as well, like glitter, my favourite. So once I've followed that sticker, I'm going to pop that in the lamp to cure. Okay, once that's cured, we're going to go on to the next bit. I've got this, it's just acrylic paint. It is from Dorota Palika's website, but it is literally just acrylic paint. So I've put a tiny little blob of that on my palette, and I'm just adding a little bit of water to it, just to water it down slightly. And then I'm going to use, I've got these little stickers from Varnail. So to do the hearts, or some of the hearts, I wanted to do like a white one in amongst the red ones. So I've just popped that little stencil on there. You can get them from Varnail, by the way. And I do have a discount code for them, so take advantage of it because it's a huge one. It is. So we're going to do, as you can see, one on the pointer, and I've done one on the ring finger. You can wipe them off, those stickers, and reuse them, or stencils. Now I've also got this dotting tool which came in the gel box. So all we're going to do is some hearts. Really easy. 2 dots next to each other with a tiny little gap, and one directly underneath, sort of between the gap, and then you just join them up. It's the easiest way to do hearts if you don't want to freehand them completely. I did struggle with them being so small because obviously my eyes, but I think I got there. So I'm just going to literally put some hearts here and there over that nail. And I am flash curing sometimes. Well, I think I carried on through this bit. I wanted to do some sort of like off the edge as well. Make it look a little bit like it should. That red is really opaque actually. I thought it would be sort of like a little bit of a jelly colour. It's not. It is quite strong. Very pigmented. That will go in the lamp to cure anyway. And then I'm just going to go around the smile line on both of these. I've already done the point at, so we're just doing the ring finger now. I'm trying to cut pieces out for you of things that I'm doing double of, so you don't have to watch both. Once I've gone around that smile line, we're going to tip over some coloured acrylic. I'm not going to do it with clear, I'm going to do it with coloured stuff. It's got a little bit of a sparkle in it. And I hate wastage as well, so because I'd still got quite a bit of red on my palette, I thought I'd use it up. So we're just going to tip that acrylic over, give it a second or two to go in, and then just give the hand a tap and put it in the lamp for 60 seconds and then bring it back out and give it a good flick with a brush. Next up, with the same red, we're going to do some lips on here. I've also finished off the hearts on the pointer finger as well, by the way. So we are literally going to do 2 dots next to each other with the dotting tool, and then you join them up as if you were doing a heart, and then you literally just put sort of like a point on each end of those 2 dots. The lip underneath is really easy to do, so I normally do sort of like a slightly wibbly line underneath, and then just sort of like draw, I don't know, like part of a circle, like a bit of an arc. And if you go wrong, as you can see, you can wipe it off, which I did. I don't know what I did, I can't remember. I think I might have touched one of the others. See, if you flash cure, you could have wiped that over completely. But because I hadn't flash cured it and I carried on, I couldn't. So I had to go in with one of those tiny little bead things. I'm going to do the same on this one as well. I'm going to go round to the sides and fill the sides in as normal, as if there's lips going off the side. I'm sorry this one is a little bit longer. It's all the different pieces to do, and because I was really taking my time with it, I couldn't believe how long it took to do. I had to keep having breaks in between because I can't sit for that long. So at one point I ended up back on my bed doing it. I wish I could sit for hours and just do nail art, but I just can't. And the last thing to do on here at the moment is I'm just going to do a red outline of that hollow pink. Obviously made a mistake again. Wipe it off. One of those things I just dip in a little bit of isopropyl alcohol. You can get them from like Shein and places like AliExpress. Probably get them on Amazon as well. They just clean up cocktail sticks or something like that. They've just got a little bit of cotton on the end just to basically clean up. Right, all what's left to do besides top coating in a minute is I'm just going to put some gems on. So I've got some little red gems from where were they from? Crystal Parade. But I've also got these white solid gems from AliExpress, which I thought went quite nice with the white on the other nails. So sort of tie it in together, and then I'll just put some little silver caviar beads. Get it right. I did start putting these ones on out of this pot, and then I changed my mind, so I flicked the others on the middle finger off and quickly off camera put some more on that one. Some smaller ones. That's why I've got another pot out, look, because they're really small and I needed really small. All what's left to do after that is to top coat. So all of these are going to be shiny top coat right the way across. I hope you enjoyed watching that. I know it was very long, I do apologise. There was a lot to do, but I will leave you in peace now, guys. If you like my video, please leave me a thumbs up and subscribe. I'm happy to subscribe back to you. Please leave a comment if you want to, by all means. Sorry it was so long. I'll try and shorten it down next time. But that is my little set with the items from the gelbox.uk. I will leave my discount code on the screen as normal, and it's in my description box, so help yourself. And thanks for watching. Bye.